Hi, everybody. Good afternoon on this very kind of overcast, rainy Wednesday. My name is Katrina DeBacco. I am the Coldwell Banker Broker Concierge, and today we are actually beginning our first ever live broadcast of the Broker Concierge Orientation Part 2. So, for all of those newbies who just joined Coldwell Banker, I shouldn't say just, but anybody who's been affiliated with Coldwell Banker as of January of this year, we've gone through it. We've gone through for sure one orientation. We've possibly gone through two. So this part two of the Broker Concierge, what I'm showcasing today, is meant to be a follow-up to those orientations. So I realized that in the very beginning of getting to know all of Coldwell Banker and getting access into your Coldwell Banker NRT Gateway, your credentials, your email, going to your MLS classes, getting your CTME contracts courses and software all downloaded, and your classes up and going. There is quite a bit going on. So what the hope of today's course is, and we're going to be doing this every single month. So if you still feel like you can use a little bit of a refresher next month or even in a couple weeks, feel free to come back and take this course again. What we're going to do today are two things. First, we're going to do a little bit of a recap of what you and I did together in our very own meeting. So during that meeting, we set up profiles, we created your website, and so we'll do that first. The second thing that we're going to do is actually I'm going to open up some of the other NRT Gateway tiles and just kind of give you a little idea of what's behind them. I'm not going to go extensively into training, but I do want everybody, I want everybody to actually know and understand what's behind each of those tiles so that they're ready for whenever you are ready to use those. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, sorry about that delay, everyone. I wanted to make sure that everybody can see the screen, so I'm also watching our chat box over here, and there's a couple items. Okay, so to begin, what we did together, we actually went through and we set up, so I've already logged into my NRTGateway account. Feel free to log into yours as well if you're following me along at home. Again, to log into your NRTGateway account, you're going to go to www.nrtgateway.com. From there, your username is your email address. So full first name dot last name for most of you at coloradohomes.com. If you're joining us on the zip side, you're likely going to be first dot last name at cbzhomes.com. And your password is whatever password you set up either on your own or with me during our first orientation. So I want to make sure everybody can first get here. If you have any questions on that, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Okay, so Homebase InTouch. This is the very first and largest tile that you are going to be able to see once you log into the NRTGateway. InTouch is primarily two things. It's going to be number one, your CRM, and number two, it is housing your website. So CRM stands for Customer Relation Management System, CRM. What we as the company, what we really feel works best in order to utilize all of the great functionality of InTouch as your CRM, we believe that InTouch, your CRM within InTouch, business clients. So who would go into, for example, New Panda? New Panda, we're dumping any and everybody into New Panda, from your family, your friends, the Joe Schmo that you just met at Starbucks, the couple who walked into an open house, the people that were not entirely certain who are ready and willing to work with us in real estate. Those are the people that we want in New Panda. Everybody who we know is interested in engaging. That's who we want to qualify, if you will, into InTouch. The reason behind that is just there are really amazing business tools within your CRM here in InTouch that you can use to speak specifically to the group or the person who you have qualified into your InTouch CRM. So I'm going to go ahead and click into Dashboard. That's going to take me to the entire system of InTouch. What I come into here is going to be my CRM portion. So here I'm going to see my dashboard. I have contacts, and I just said right now that this would be a great place to actually include all of your any person who's actually interested in engaging with you in real estate. So here we've got contacts, and if I click on add a contact, I just want everybody to see a lot of what InTouch allows you to fill in per contact. So company, job information, we've got birthdays. It's really important to ask your clients or future prospects, what their birthday is. It would be really great to receive a birthday card either in the mail or via email. A purchase anniversary. If you help them purchase their home, we can pop in their purchase anniversary. You can set reminders for yourself so that you can give your client a call on their year anniversary. Hey, congrats, it's been a year. How is your home? How is everything going? How's your family? I remember you said X and I wanted to see if this actually happened. Anything like that. So really great information that you can pop in. You can also add any notes here on a client. Maybe it was a very big deal. You worked with a set of grandparents and their granddaughter had her first ballet recital, for example. Maybe that would be a note that I'm going to put in here. Grandparents love granddaughter, favorite granddaughter, ballet recital. Maybe I can personalize notes as I'm writing out handwritten notes to them. So great place to add any notes. More information here, address, secondary information, emails. And then further to the weeds here of actually training, we do offer a class on InTouch through CBBC Live that is going to be hosted next Tuesday at 9:30, I believe, so please join us then. Listings, here is a great offer so that you can all showcase your listings to clients, so you can email to contacts. These are pro features. Remember, there are two versions of InTouch. You've got your basic account, which is given to all Coldwell Banker residential agents, and then that is covered through your AVP. And then you also have the Pro account. The Pro account comes at a cost of $175 per year, and it is absolutely amazing. It's going to unlock a lot of these features within here that have this Pro button on them. The biggest asset that you're going to get if you go Pro is obtaining what's called Market Insider on your personal agent website. There are multiple benefits of going pro, and what I would recommend to anybody who is interested is go to find your name on the top and choose upgrade to pro. If you do that, this right here is going to be a great sheet, and you can actually download this PDF, and it's going to let you know all of the differences between the basic account and the pro version. So really, really helpful for those of you who are interested in upgrading. Marketing. This is a phenomenal marketing center. Now, we have other places within the NRT Gateway for you to market, but I don't want to disregard what's included in InTouch. So within InTouch, you do have a marketing center here, and I've told many of you during our first orientation that the reason why I love the marketing center within InTouch is because within here, I can create my on-the-go client need on the fly. Here, I could choose my templates, like say in 2 days. I need to create a flyer for myself. I might go in here into print marketing, browse some property marketing, choose a template that I want. I'm going to have access to many templates. And then I'm just going to simply add in my own photos and change out my information. So really neat. Once you're done with that, it's going to spit out a PDF for you. With that PDF, you can then go on and print it at your office, take it to your home printer, use it at Kinko's, anything of the sort. You have the PDF and you can use that however you'd like. So I really like the Marketing Center for your on-the-go items. Okay, so I'm going to come back here into my name, and I'm going to go to my account. And I use my account for many training purposes, so there's going to be lots of different names and examples of stuff in here, just because I change it out for every different training that I do. So please disregard some of my actual information that's included in here. If anybody wants to change their name, some of us have a legal name that to have your name looking the way you want it to display on your website. Here's how you're going to change that. I hit the edit button, I deleted what was ever in here, and I'm going to put my name in here. Oops. So I plop my name in there. I'm going to list my title in here. Most of us are going to be broker associate. License number, I'm going to enter my entire license number in here. Now this bottom button right here underneath phone numbers, that's for your office. So leave that designated for your office line. The top one should be your cell phone, so everybody should enter their cell. So within your profiles details box, what should be changed in here is going to be name, title, license, and phone number. Once you've made all of your corrections, you can click Save. For those of you who would like to change your photo or add a photo if you're doing it for the first time, you're going to scroll to the bottom. Remember, I went into my name, my account, and that's the page that I'm on. I just wanted to give a brief recap. I scroll to the bottom and I click Edit. Here I get to upload any photo that I want from my computer. Sorry, my internet is taking some time here. There we go. I hit edit, I choose my file, and then I select upload. That allows me, if you see right here what's titled website image, whatever image I pop here is going to be the image that shows up on my actual consumer-facing website. Marketing image, I'm gonna include the same photo here. Many of you out there have chosen to get a suite of photos. So you have some very professional photos in a nice suit and tie, and then you also have relaxed versions of yourself, and those are great. I might use those ones in a marketing image that's going to populate into your marketing pieces. Now, the next item that I want everybody to take note of is going to be the add social media. So right here, we want to make sure to add any social media accounts that we plan to use for our business. So right in here, I just clicked Add Social Media. I'm going to select whichever social media I'd like, and then I just copy and paste my URL directly into this box right here and click Save. So I've already done that for several social medias, And what I encourage many of you, if you are not a big social media person, I still recommend you got to be on at least two, and the two that I say are going to be Facebook and LinkedIn. So if you don't have those, at least get presence on those. Very, very important. Homeowners today are starting their home searches on the internet, and most of those are beginning in a form of social media. So whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, anything of the sort, social media is very key. So one thing that I was going to mention that you can do as well, in addition to adding your own personal social media, is why don't you go ahead and add cold social media. So my absolute favorite, this is Coldwell Banker Colorado's blog. It is absolutely stunning. You all can see now that the internet is going a little slow. It's made to be a lifestyle piece. So I would encourage everybody, go ahead and come in, take this URL here, go back to your InTouch account, click on Add Social Media. I clicked on Blogger to add the Colorado version. So I clicked on Blogger, and then I just copy and pasted Colorado Homestyle right in there. Click Save, and now everything that I'm doing right here in my account settings, it's all so that I can set items up on the website who have already worked with me in giving me your MLS ID. Thank you very much, first of all. Your MLS, your IDX feed has been requested. So following the IDX being requested, what you're going to need to do is come in here, click Add Agent MLS ID, and your MLS should be in here. If you've already given me your MLS ID, your MLS should be included at this point. So for the most part, it's going to say RE Colorado. It's going to show your you don't need to do anything with that one. You simply clicked on Add Agent MLS ID. Once you do that, you're going to get a second line here. It'll likely say RE Colorado or Iris or Pikes Peak, whichever MLS you're a part of. It's going to say that right here, and then your ID should show up right here as well. And remember, you all have that chat box there on our viewing watch page, so please feel free to ask any questions. I'm keep checking over my shoulder here to see if there's been any questions there, so feel free to always ask. Okay, the next thing that I want to jump in within your within InTouch is I want to remind everybody about their website. So your website, if everybody can scroll to the top here, if you forget your website, for the most part, everybody's website name defaults to your first last name .cbntouch.com. If you forgot that, or if you change it to something you forgot, you can come here into your account, and it's always going to be here. So website, mine showcases as cbbrokerconcierge.cbntouch.com. I'm going to open a new tab, and I just want everybody to be able to see what the websites look like. So here's mine. Again, I play with mine a lot. I use it for training purposes. So mine's going to be it might have some things in weird places. But this is what the websites are defaulting to. You all have your own pages here. Your About page. This should include your own bio. So let me go back now, and I'm going to briefly show you how you are manipulating your own website. So I'm going back into InTouch, and for myself, I have two tabs open. Actually, I have multiple tabs open right now, so I just toggle between my tabs here. I'm back into my InTouch account. I'm going to find my name once again. I'm going to go to Website Admin. Now, this takes me to the back end of my website. This is my control center, so to speak, for my website. Everything logo is my logo. It's the CBRB logo. Current banner. The banner that it's talking about is actually this main image that shows up on your website. So banner, I'm going to click Add. And if I scroll down here, see a ton of different images that I can use to change out as my banner. Please take note, these images are countrywide, so there are images of Florida, of California, of St. Louis. Make sure that you are choosing a photo that is Colorado appropriate. Now, regarding manipulating any items on your pages, on the pages of your website, so right in here, you're going to click on Pages. Then this drop down will take you to any page that you want to start creating content for. So I'm going to go to my home page. And if I look in this box here, what's in this box correlates to what's down here. So now I know what I'm going to be able to change out. So I'm going to say, hi, thanks for attending today. I'm going to hit save. And I'm going to go back to my website. I'm going to refresh, and I just want to see if the change actually took place. And there it is. So guys, it is that easy for you to manipulate anything on your website. Now, of course, I just did that with text. There are multiple ways that you can upload photos, that you can upload video, anything of the sort. If you need help on any of that, I'm back in my InTouch account. We've got a help button. This is absolutely me to Market Leader creates all of their training material. Here are a ton of different, well, these are all the popular topics. They do featured training, which they do hour-long classes on different subjects. All of these guys here, FAQs, these ones are really good. I get this question probably at least once every day. How do I log into my website? So here are great questions that can be answered very quickly if you simply go to your help button. Now, for those of you who are sitting at home right now and clicking in your training and support button, if it does not immediately take you to a website, that is because you have a pop-up blocker in websites to go through. So you need to disable your pop-up blocker if that is not immediately taking you to the training and support site. Okay. So that is my brief recap on what was covered during orientation number 1 for the Broker Concierge program. Any questions out there? Remember, I'm watching, I'm gauging my chat box over here just in case there are questions. So please feel free to ask away. I am going to get us out of InTouch. And the next, I'm just going to go line by line here now into our next items. So CB Agent Info. CB Agent Info, if you haven't clicked in there, this is a great place to go as a resource. CB Agent Info is, here we go, it's coming up. CB Agent Info is Coldwell Banker Colorado's intranet. So what that means, it's not internet, it's intranet. This is specific to Coldwell Banker Colorado. So if you're looking for anything, I always get asked about logos. How do I find our logo? How do I send somebody our color schemes for Coldwell Banker? So let me give you an example of how to utilize this. It's just like a Google. I'm going to type Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage logo. So again, we really did our best to mimic this after Google, so you can come in here and type what you're looking for. And so I've got two that pop up here, an EPS version and a JPG version. Depending on what is needed, that's what you're going to select. But if I just click here, and then I get to download my logo. So it comes here, and then I can save it to my computer. Really, really awesome. Anything else that you might be looking for? Actually, sticking in line with our InTouch and needing help with that, you can come in here as well and just type in InTouch. Let's see what comes up if I just type in InTouch. Awesome, a ton of things. So whatever you might be interested in looking for, InTouch versus InTouch Pro comparison, that would be great for those of you who are on the fence about going pro. We've got a lot of new releases. InTouch is constantly adding new features to your account, so it's always great to just stay up to date with the new enhancements that are added. Here's a great one, InTouch tips and tricks, adding images to your InTouch website. So that might be really good if you're interested in that. You get the idea of the Google search bar. what we've tried to accomplish here with CB Agent Info. Again, anything Coldwell Banker Colorado related, you can type that right in here and check all of that out. Another great thing too, if you scroll down here, Chris McGatt, our president, he usually does a communique. A communique is simply his message out to the company, letting everybody know what's going on. We usually will load those videos right here, so it's a great way to stay up to date with what's going on around the company. You've also got some just updates and resource information included in this section as well. Listing presentation, getting a ton of. You simply type in presentations here. You're going to come up with an entire list of different resources, whether you want to create your own, whether you need a 12-minute listing presentation video, which I've given many of you the links for. This is an awesome video. Chris McGatt is actually being videoed at a client. Actually, one of our very own agents. It's a great video to watch. I definitely suggest you watching that and to get ideas of how to market your services to a potential client. You can go into your office to find out what's happening in your own office for company-wide items, especially for those of you on the call for the purposes of training. You can click on CB Training, and we will have a training calendar of all things going on for the company. So this is a really great one to notate as well. So CB Agent Info. Okay. The next one we're going to look at, I am not even going to touch this one here. Homebase InTouch, formerly Lead Router. For those of us who are new to the company, it doesn't even matter. Soon enough, this tile is going to go away. This much better software here within InTouch created by the market leader, this replaced this button here. So no need for anybody to actually even go into this one. So I'm going to just skip right over that. Homebase Insight. Awesome piece here. Homebase Insight is actually a place where you get to break down. Or going to look a little different. I have a different version than you, so I actually let's see if I can find a friend out in California to show what we might be looking for. So just as an example, let's say I came into your account. You're looking at that you can give your clients. So what you're doing here, this is a report on how many clicks your listing is receiving on different websites that you're showcased on. So this is only showing a few. You're going to be able to create a ton or be able to see a lot more click-throughs on some of these guys. But this is a great report to give to your clients. You know, you can choose to give it to them every 7 days. Some people do once a month. I don't think our market really warrants that right now. So I might do on a weekly basis, even twice a week if you think that would be helpful. But you would just come in here and you can let them know, and you can have this automatically be sent. So everybody who does have a listing, every single Monday, you are given this report in your inbox. So you are being sent this email, and I would recommend straight from there, you can actually go ahead and send your reports directly to your clients. Otherwise, you would come in there and create your reports on your own and send them out manually. So really awesome piece to actually let your clients know all of the great work that you're doing to market their homes online, and then you actually get to show them their click-throughs. CB Exchange. Exchange is the NRTGateway, if you will, for Coldwell Banker worldwide. All Coldwell Banker agents, whether they're located in France, in China, in Ohio, in Florida, every single Coldwell Banker agent in the world is given access to CB Exchange. If you are a part of the NRT side, Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage, you're given all of this other wonderful stuff. So we don't really jump into Exchange much, but I want everybody to be aware of what Exchange is. So again, that is the Coldwell Banker Worldwide version of NRTGateway. If you pop in here, you have access to trainings in here. You've got an agent dashboard. What you and I went through actually is your profile, which is housed in here. So you would go into view dashboard, and then view agent profile. That is controlling your actual profile that's showcased on coldwellbanker.com. So that's CB Exchange. Next, we have MarketQuest. MarketQuest is a great platform for you to pull up any type of market report that you might need. This one, if your MarketQuest is disabled, if you have clicked in it and it is not, it's not allowing you to open it, then you need to give your office administrator your MLS ID number, because that needs to be input in the back end for you. So if it's not open, you can either come to me. So everybody, my email address is katrina.debaco at coloradohomes.com. That's Katrina.D as in dog, E-B as in boy, ACCO at coloradohomes.com. And that would allow, if you send me an email, I can help get this fixed for you so we can make sure it's working. But what MarketQuest is doing, it's a tool that you can use to generate data-based market trends reports. You can do that in either a PDF format and HTML format. So great for, it's going to be really helpful for either your printed versions. Sorry, I was reading a question over here. Either your printed versions or your email versions. So really good stuff in market reports, or excuse me, MarketQuest. And let me see. So I'm going to come in on the Metro List side. I also have it set up for Iris. But this is what your market reports would look like, MarketQuest would look like. In here again, market share, you're doing market trends, market actions. If anybody has any questions on market reports, please don't hesitate to let me know. Next, we have rewards. This is a website that you can go to, and you can also send to any friends that you think might be might be a good fit for Coldwell Banker, Colorado. So if you know of anybody, this is an awesome way for everyone out there to start earning money on your own referrals, on your own recommendations to your friends, to your family, to somebody that you met who seems like they would be a great real estate agent, a great colleague, and a real success story for Coldwell Banker. So this is giving you information on our rewards program. I definitely recommend everybody come in here, check it out, and see all of the benefits that are available to you. Agent Earnings. Agent Earnings is simply a reporting tool that summarizes your income and your fees paid out for the year. So everybody's is going to look different. This is all dependent upon your earnings as a real estate broker with Coldwell Banker. This is going to be great for tax season. So you can come in here and pull your reports for your yearly earnings. New Panda. New Panda is email marketing. New Panda had a lot of setups included. So New Panda, if I click in here, this is also tied to your AVP. Every single month, a company populates a newsletter into New Panda. This newsletter then goes out to your entire sphere who's included in New Panda. You can also come in here into messages, create new messages, and you are able to create your own messages. You can start with templates in here. You can also do listing marketing. You can create your own. So for those of you who just love to have your control over every aspect of what you're sending out, and you like to dabble in design, this is a great feature for you to use. If you look up here too, you can also create mobile messages, you can create social messages, and you can even schedule them out. So if you, let's say Monday is your admin day, Tuesday through Saturday you are, pounding pavement, doing what you need to do to get those houses bought and sold. Let's say Monday's your admin day. So Monday is the day that so what you're going to do is within settings, which I'm going to, right beneath my name here, click settings, you want to make sure to have display info filled out. You want to have contact info filled out. You want to have an image uploaded here. You're just simply going to choose file and upload your image. And then you're going to want to have social networks included in here. The reason why you want this section filled out in settings is because this is what is customizing all of your New Panda emails to you. So if I don't have any of this information included, my emails are being sent out without my name, without my photo, without my contact information. So you want to make sure that you have all of this included. The other thing within New Panda, one of the biggest benefits I think as well over and above the email management capability here is manage social networks. If I click here, New Panda can actually post to your social networks on your behalf. I love this feature. Why not add this to complement your social media strategies? So to do that, what you would do is actually click on whichever social media. Here you're given Facebook as the option. You're given Facebook pages, which for those of you out there who have a business page, this is what you're going to use to log in or to have New Panda access your business page versus a personal page. Then you've got Twitter and LinkedIn. So you're simply just going to connect with whichever that you'd like. It's going to ask you for your passwords to your social media accounts. You just follow the prompts, click OK all the way through, and that's going to give New Panda access to your accounts. Once you've done that, you're going to come up to Messages, Autopilot Settings, and then we want to choose some channels. So I'm going to scroll till I get to my social autopilot channels. And here I'm actually going to select whichever channels I want to be a part of. The most common and the ones that I'd recommend are going to be general, interesting, and engaging questions, monthly real estate newsletter, and U.S. holidays and events. That one's a little iffy depending on your take on sending messages for holidays. So we obviously don't want to be offensive to any group of people. So you may not want to do that one for those of you who do share that concern. Another great one, though, would be real estate headlines. So those are all going to be awesome to subscribe to, and you're just going to check off all of your boxes there. Last thing in New Panda. New Panda, I think, is one of the best platforms that we have that offers training to you in a very simplistic format. So when you log into your New Panda account, you're immediately driven to this page here. All of these are tutorials for you. So please, I definitely recommend that you press play on some of these tutorials. Many of the questions being asked can be answered straight in your own New Panda accounts. So if it's not going to be in a tutorial here, this little yellow box follows you everywhere, every single page you go within New Panda. This box follows you and it helps you. It's going to give you helpful videos, helpful information. So definitely suggest using this as well as a resource. That is New Panda. And any questions on New Panda, please, once again, don't hesitate to let me know. Alrighty, moving right along. We've got database tool numbers surrounding a specific address. So this is anytime that you take a listing, you want to start getting on the phone and letting all of the neighbors know. So this is an awesome system. You can punch in your address. It's going to spit out a whole bunch of phone numbers for you that you can then call surrounding that address. Really, really helpful for cold calling. The other benefit too of using Cold Realty Resource is that you can actually they would never give you a phone number that's on the do not call list. Really important. A lot of companies that are being used for cold calling purposes are actually still issuing out numbers that are important. Here, this is something new, which is why it's showing up as my advertisement, but now offering unlimited email addresses that you can actually download and email yourself. So this is a really, really good one. That comes at a cost, however, and you would have to go through Cold Realty Resource to learn more about that. So lots of tools that you can use within here, and Cold Realty Resource is a third-party vendor, and you can feel free to call them to get learn more about their products. Next, we have CoreFact. CoreFact is another print marketing partner that we have. CoreFact, actually, you can come in here, and just like Express Docs, they have multiple designs for postcards, for any types of mailers. They've got quite a bit going on. It's just another option over and above Express Docs at this point. So feel free to come in, browse. It's your store. Same idea as Express Docs. Choose your postcard, include your personal information, and then you can have Corfax send out on your behalf. So lots of really, really cool designs. The designs are different. Some of them are the same, just like Express Docs, but there are different designs as well. And they just offer some other products. So really fun to come. They have a representative here, so if you were to call them, they can help build out a marketing strategy for you, a print marketing strategy for you. So if you haven't already developed, or if you haven't thought of a marketing strategy on the print side, representatives are really helpful in helping you secure that. Excuse me. Alrighty, next we have listing rewards, the infamous listing rewards. This is Coldwell Bankers, in my opinion, like our #1 program that we have. It's proprietary to Coldwell Banker Colorado. It's an absolute amazing program that bundles all marketing for listings in packages. That way you're not having to go and source out I gotta find a photographer. Now I need to find a person to create my flyers. Now I need to find a company who's going to create just listed and just sold postcards. Now I need to find a company who's going to do this and do that and do that. And the list can go on and on and on. And as that list goes on and on and on, what else is happening is your credit card charges are going on and on and on. So here with our listing rewards program, what we've done is we've done all of the thinking for you. And we've also covered a lot of your costs for you as well. So what you would do is come in, you can click into into your tile there, and then this is going to show all of the packages that are available. We've got bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. This easily, in a very, very comparative format, if you wanted to compare what each package is offering you, you can come in here and compare side by side. Our most popular is definitely the gold package. For $400, you're getting a ton of items. So I would definitely take advantage of all of these. You can click on the Gold Package Details PDF as well, just so you can see a complete printout of what each one is offering. Soon enough, we are going to have road shows coming up, so I definitely encourage everybody to check out our road shows to learn a lot more about that. But here is where you would come to begin. So you would select your package, and then order your listing rewards package now. Very simple. If you can order off of, choose your package, enter your credit card number. Don't forget your marketing ad copy. You need to have your ad description ready to go as well. So once again, great place for you to come whenever you do take a listing. Like I said, Coldwell Banker's done the thinking for you, and we've already bundled everything that you would possibly need to market a listing in the most effective way. And that's all through listing rewards. We also have a class on listing rewards that Todd Moyer is going to be hosting next Monday. So for those of you who are interested in learning the ins and outs of the program, please attend that class as well. Next, we have market reports. Market reports, let's see, market reports. Okay, so market reports, mine is going to go to a separate account, so I am not going to open my tile. However, I will let you know what it's about. So it's another tool that you can use to generate market reports and city reports. So the market reports within here are interactive. They're going to be an interactive representation of the listings in a specified area. And then the city reports are a visual representation of all the statistical data in that specific area as well. So what I love about the market reports here is it just gives this beautiful presentation piece that you can create. So once again, if you're having trouble accessing your own market reports, please send me an email. Let me know. We need to get that figured out before you're running around right before attending a listing appointment or anything for a client. Your market reports, we also offer a class on this one. Definitely recommend you take that as well. Todd Moyer offers market reports actually right before listing rewards. So on Monday at 10 a.m. we're going to be doing market reports, and then at 11 a.m. is when we're hosting the listing rewards class. So definitely come back for the class on market reports. Last thing that I will say on these, Market Reports and Market Quest, they offer the same services for the most part. I would recommend that people use Market Reports because it lays a report out in a nice presentation format for a client without the expert eyes that you have. It lays it out in a format that's just very easy for them to understand. So I really do like the Market Reports that we're offering. Please disregard this line in my NRTGateway. That's something different. So next I'm going to move us over to ExpressDocs. ExpressDocs is the online store that everybody has access to. So Coldwell Banker, each office has their own accounts. Excuse me, let me just confirm. Sorry about that. Again, my NRTGateway, I use it a lot for training purposes. So within ExpressDocs in here, you can come in, you can check out all of the different material that's offered. Usually in this box here is where they're doing their promotional items. So, wow, welcome winter. Winter is right around the corner. It's time though to start thinking about those winter postcards. So any type of seasonal items. Oh my gosh, get a jump on 2017. You guys can see that I'm freaking out here. Time is just going by too fast. So right in here is where you can view all of the promotional items, and they'll often give you discounts and things like that in here as well. We have great pricing with ExpressDocs. They're a national vendor, really reputable companies. So in here, once again, just come in. You can choose whichever piece that you'd like. Go ahead, select your item. It's going to ask you to include your information on the item. So your photo, it's going to ask you to upload your photo, all of your information. I'm just clicking through so everybody can get an idea. Opportunity, so back, am I using 1 or 2 agents? Am I having a team? I'm just going to select the single agent. Here's my pricing on shipment. So this is great so you all can see the different prices that are available. I'm not going to go through the next steps, but the next steps would be what I was just mentioning about you including your personal information. And then you would either request that ExpressDocs give you a list to send to, or you would actually upload a list of your own choosing. Next we have ColdwellBankerHomes.com admin. This tile is your ColoradoHomes.com admin in all honesty. So this one, ColoradoHomes.com is pointed to ColdwellBankerHomes.com. Same exact website. This is how you access your back end of your profile page, excuse me, on Colorado Homes. So this gives you administrative access to your profile as well as all of your listings. So remember, when you take your listing, everything starts with the MLS. From the MLS, it immediately shoots over to ColoradoHomes.com. I recommend everybody come into your agent tools and then agent profile, and that's how you select your agent profile and make any additions or corrections there. Property tools, and for those of you on the call, you should only be seeing agent tools and property tools. Property tools, this is where you would actually clean up, where go to your property way as well. So once again, ColdwellBankerHomes.com admin is your administrative back end to your Colorado Homes profile, as well as your Colorado Homes property details. Last 3, and we're almost done. These ones are pretty quick. AR account. AR account is simply a reporting tool that summarizes all of your outstanding accounts. So anything that's charged to you by Coldwell Banker is going to be found here within your AR account. If you have questions regarding your AR account, if there is a charge on here that you are unaware of, please contact your office administrator. They're going to be the best source of information to let you know what that charge is actually for. So AR account, once again, is going to be for any charges against you from Coldwell Banker. Oops. Well, I just X'd out of way too many. Sorry about that. Okay. Next, I've got the NRT Do Not Contact. This is what can be used to help you identify if specific phone numbers appear on the federal Do Not Call list. So similar to Cold Realty, with Cold Realty, I'm mostly just looking for a whole bunch of numbers to cold call. Let's say, though, that I already have numbers that I wanted to cold call. Maybe there's a number that I wanted to just check, just to make sure, to make sure that they're not on the Do Not Contact list. This is also a great place to visit whenever, let's say you hold an open house and you have a sign-in sheet. This sign-in sheet, like somebody writes down their phone number on that, you want to make sure still that they're not on the Do Not Call list. So this is going to be great for you to check to see if their phone number is not on the Do Not Call list, or Do Not Contact list, excuse me. You can also check for emails. So again, you can come in here for phone numbers and emails to find out whether or not they're on that list. Last one is the Preferred Alliance. So in here, basically, these are all coupons. Who doesn't love coupons? I'm such a coupon cutter. Mostly online, so I shouldn't say cutter because I send them straight to my phone nowadays. But these coupons are just discounts that you have available to you and that you can also send out to your clients. So these are really, really awesome. If you haven't been in here yet, check out what's available to you as a sales associate with Coldwell Banker. And then also remember these to use with your own clients. So really, really awesome resource within here. And that pretty much covers everything that we have for the NRT Gateway. Like I said, I really just wanted to give everybody an overview of what the NRT Gateway was about, everything that it housed. Below on the NRT Gateway on everybody's screen is this right here, NRT Help Desk. I have this number saved in my phone. I'd recommend that you all do the same as well. 877-678-4357. If you forget that, 877 NRT Help. We operate off of a ticketing system here in Coldwell Banker, so if you ever have an issue with anything going on within your NRT Gateway or your computer issue, you always call the NRT Help Desk, let them know your issue. They're going to give you a ticket number, and then that ticket number gets reported to the correct team, and then somebody from the appropriate team will contact you and help you with your issue. All right, so that takes us to the very end now of our time here. I'm going over the NRT Gateway. I hope that was helpful for many of you. As you can see, I mean, we took the entire hour, which is why I try to keep things very, very brief and very introductory. We do offer classes on InTouch, New Panda, Market Reports, and Listing Rewards. Those are all housed in your NRT Gateway, and those are classes that we offer through CBBC Live as well. So those classes are going to be next Monday and Tuesday. And then beyond that, we also continue to have our classes on previews, CB2Go, the AVP, and what am I forgetting? Oh, relocation. That's the last one. So thank you, everybody, so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Again, this was just a continuation of that very first Broker Concierge program. So if there are any questions whatsoever on the program, on any of the items that you should have received through a kit, if that was available to you, if you have questions on contact databases, on bio writing, on photographer recommendations, on anything at all that the Broker Concierge program is set to assist with, please reach out to me. I'm here to help. It's what I do and I love it. So again, I hope this was helpful for all of you. And if you have any questions, I can be reached at katrina.debaco@coloradohomes.com. You can also feel free to phone me at area code 559-967-9751. Thank you all so much and have a great day.